We help contractors by the hundreds with all of the administrative burdens that surround handling their construction projects. That means helping them with Xactimate estimating, working with them on all the administration of their supplements, and doing the administrative services back office work that enables them to focus on selling, building, and billing.
We see contractors just starting off, maybe they're struggling with the fundamentals of running a construction business. They partner up with us, their process is now defined, they're able to grow their profit margins and actually scale because they're not held back with the burden of dealing with the supplementing process. I feel proud of what we've been able to do in this industry.
This is Larry Bache with the Merlin Law Group, helping policyholders for more than 30 years. If you have a claim or your client has a claim that needs help, please feel free to call the Merlin Law Group because we are the true policyholder advocate.
C3 was eager to help us, and even whenever we weren't giving them work, they were still eager to give advice. The things that they were putting out for the for changing from DMO to RFG and giving that to the industry and not charging anything for it, I thought was really cool. And that's stuff that I as a contractor appreciate. I'd recommend C3 to any contractor that's looking for a PA, especially if you're around Colorado. Great guys, man. I'm nothing but happy with the work they've done for us.
What's up, everybody? Today is Saturday, May 16th, 2020, and the only reason that day means anything, it is the 10-year anniversary here for Hail Trace, and this is the Daily Hail Forecast in honor of that. So thanks always C3 Group, Merlin Law Group, and our Supplement of Balance Claims for sponsoring our videos. As always, you can check us out in the description below. So today's forecast is not exactly the most exciting forecast, but we have a lot of fun 10-year anniversary stuff on here for you guys to check out. So there's a couple minimal hail threats in Missouri, Nebraska, New Mexico, and Iowa today. Tomorrow could have some hail in the Great Lakes region, but most importantly, the main reason we're here is Hail Trace turns 10 today. And with that, we have a little upcoming event. It's actually just a video that we're posting. The first episode of our Hail Trace 10-year retrospective is going to be going live today at 6:45 p.m. Central Time. So that is around the time when the storm happened, and it's going to actually be an interview. It's an 8-part series, so I'm the first interview that we will show. You can check that out there, and it'll be released probably semi-regularly, maybe once a week or something like that. You know, stay tuned with everything there, and we can kind of take a look back and look towards the future as well. And with that, looking back, I brought up the first hail map that Derek had ever made with Hail Trace. This is May 16th, 2010. This was the costliest hailstorm in Oklahoma City history. I don't know if it's Oklahoma history, but it's definitely Oklahoma City history. This was the storm that caused Derek to make his first hail map. Someone asked him about it. It was a crazy storm, incredibly damaging. I'm pretty sure if this had happened now, it would be a $1 billion hailstorm. Massive hail. And this was the first map on here. You notice the colors are different. This is it used to be green, I think quarter to golf balls. Red was golf ball to tennis balls maybe. And then purple was the tennis ball size hail plus. And it was a 5-star map. I don't know if he was starring the maps at the time. I think it was just, this is the first map. And so it was for Oklahoma City, Midwest City, and Piedmont, Oklahoma. It had softball-size hail and impacted apparently approximately 97,000 homes. Last couple of years, I went back and I re-looked at this storm, reanalyzed it, and remapped it a little bit. And there you go. That's what I ended up doing for the edit for it. And that's what's available on the map as well. We've, of course, improved with our mapping technology beyond May 16th, 2010. So this was May 16th, 2010. I don't know, I think I did this last year, 2019, 2018 edition. And we don't have the orange on there. I wasn't going to put another color on. We just kind of stuck with the 3 colors, just updated it. And then, of course, some pictures from that day. This was obviously a crazy storm. This would have been the biggest storm of 2010 had there not been a freak massive hailstorm in Phoenix, Arizona that October. But this did an insane amount of damage, obviously. I mean, it sparked this whole company. So we have a lot to thank you guys. Share in the comments if you worked the Oklahoma City storm from 2010. What your thoughts were, your memories of it. I know this was a pretty wild event. The large quantities of hail, massive hail, destroyed everything in its path. It was absolutely epic. So nothing too epic expected today, though. Terrible segue for today's forecast. There is not a lot to talk about, unfortunately. I think on Monday I'll kind of go into detail what's happening right now. I know we were talking about a pretty active pattern, and then all it takes is one tropical disturbance to mess everything up for about a week. So we'll talk about that more on Monday. But the forecast for today, we have a chance for some maybe $250 size hail, places like Kansas City, Omaha, Nebraska, Omaha, and Des Moines. Nothing too crazy. And also a chance a couple supercells maybe in far eastern sections in New Mexico. That could have maybe some golf ball size hail with it if any storms really happen. Low end chance. I don't have any hatching on there. There's no real most significant area to talk about. So this is a pretty quiet looking forecast. We have city forecast here for Des Moines, 8 to 10 p.m. Maybe $50 size hail for lucky if it happens. Low end chance of quarters and almost nothing for anything larger than $50 size hail. There's that future radar. I got both sections in the same frame here. You can see some storms forming in Missouri and into Iowa, and then a couple trying to go New Mexico. Even when the future radar looks this kind of ho-hum, it's usually when you know it's not going to be anything too wild. Again, this would have only been a graphic had today not been a major anniversary for us. And this is your forecast tomorrow. Tomorrow has a little bit more potential. We could see some hail in Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, southern Michigan, and possibly the Ohio River Valley section of Kentucky. Be watching this carefully. There's a chance this could ramp up a little bit here for tomorrow, but right now I'm thinking mostly around marginally severe hail, fairly low end risk, and we can see the future radar for this one. We could have some storms forming in the afternoon. Again, this is a day where this could turn around, end up being a little busy tomorrow, but right now it's not looking anything too wild. So keep an eye on that. We'll give you an update for that tomorrow. And that's what we have for our video today, but stay tuned. I do have a nice little gift, and I don't know if Derek's actually watching this or not. I managed to pull up from Derek's personal YouTube channel one of his very first forecast videos from 2010. We've obviously changed a lot here in the last 10 years, and just kind of going back to the humble beginnings, we didn't have these fancy mics or the green screen or any of that. It's going to be a YouTube video and not widescreen format, and god-awful audio quality. So if you have any issue hearing him talking in this, that's just because that was the quality of the YouTube video. But follow us on our YouTube channel. You won't find this video on there. If you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you can watch us on their TV. You can follow our Facebook, hit see first. So if anything crazy happens, you won't miss any of the content. And of course, we're sharing stuff since it is a major milestone here at Hail Trace. If you follow our Facebook page, hit see first. It will show the video later. It'll stream. Hopefully, it'll actually stream live. I'm hoping we get it to work out. It'll be on Facebook, on YouTube, on everything we normally stream on, and Instagram and Twitter. Follow us at Hail Trace as well. You can give us a call. 855-334-4245. If you're new to Hail Trace, hey, you know what? Better now than never, I guess. We're here with Hail Trace. You can email us and visit our website as well. So, thanks for tuning in on this Saturday afternoon, everybody. Check back in on later, where we will have the first in our little series of the 10-year retrospective. And I'll see you guys again either tomorrow or Monday. thanks for being with us this long, and welcome to all the new people, and check out this video made in 2010.
Good evening, this is Derek Klein with ExtremeWeatherPredictions.com. We're bringing you a severe weather update for tomorrow's severe weather forecasted across Oklahoma. Starting out here in Oklahoma City tomorrow morning, about a 60 to 70% chance of showers and thunderstorms as we head through the morning hours. Only some small hail with those severe thunderstorms or those thunderstorms that will be moving through in the morning hours. Those will shift off to the north and east as we head through the morning, and by around noontime we should notice the sunshine begin to come out here in central Oklahoma, warming us up to about 70 by noon and 82 by 5 p.m. Now, around 5 p.m. is when we will begin to monitor to the west of Oklahoma City for severe weather to develop, and those storms will be very severe across the state as they move off to the north and east at around 45 miles per hour tomorrow afternoon. So again, 82 with about a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms here in Oklahoma City, southeast wind at 15 to 25. Now we'll cool off only a little bit by 10 p.m. down to 75 degrees, so it'll still be fairly warm. The storm should be to the east of Oklahoma City by that point, and then the cold front will follow through after about that point, down to 63 by 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, or Tuesday morning, I should say. Now, we'll really begin to monitor again across western Oklahoma, and you'll notice the difference in temperature behind the dry line. 94 in Altus, 90 in Lawton, 87 in Clinton, 85 in Woodward. So it'll be definitely very warm out to the west, and then just warm in central Oklahoma. 82 here in Oklahoma City in the warm, moist sector. 77 in Tulsa with a few more clouds around, keeping things cloudy for a little bit longer in that part of the state. Tomorrow morning, your rain chances across the state look to go this way. We'll have a 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms here in Oklahoma City, a 100% chance of rain in Tulsa tomorrow morning. Again, most of that rain will shift off to the north and east as we head through the day up into Kansas and Missouri. And then we'll begin to monitor back to the west, where we'll have the dry line set up from around, I would say, somewhere between Enid and I would say Alva, and then from down to Clinton and down to Lawton tomorrow afternoon, we'll have the dry line. Out in advance of that, that's where we'll watch the showers and thunderstorms develop, bringing us about a 40% chance of rain here in Oklahoma City, 50% chance of rain in Ponca City and Tulsa. Again, those storms will be isolated, but they will be very severe. So if you get hit with one of those storms, you'll definitely know it with the large hail and the tornado threat that will go with that. So this is kind of what we're looking at for the setup for severe weather. The highest risk of severe weather right now looks to be across north central and central Oklahoma, where we have a moderate risk painted in the red, and then we have a potential for a high risk to go into effect for tomorrow across, really from points from about Guthrie to the north up towards Ponca City, I would say Mulhall, Orlando, Stillwater, Medford, anybody in that need to be weather aware for tomorrow afternoon, as it does look like the chance for large tornadoes, very large hail, we're talking softball size hail, and strong winds up to 80 miles per hour are going to be possible with these severe thunderstorms. Some of these tornadoes could be on the ground for time periods of 30 to 45 minutes. So they're going to be some very dangerous storms that we're going to be watching tomorrow afternoon. And so we want you to be weather aware and want you to be weather safe. What that means is know where your safe spot is tonight, so that way tomorrow if something does really come in towards your area, you'll be ready for that severe weather. I would say anybody from about Purcell back towards Chickasha, Anadarko up through El Reno, Yukon, Mustang, Oklahoma City, Chandler, Stroud, Shawnee, Tulsa, all of you folks, anywhere from that line up to the north, you need to be prepared for severe weather tomorrow afternoon, as the risk for large tornadoes, very large hail, and strong winds will be across the state. The setup kind of sets up this way for tomorrow. Currently, we have a moderate risk. We're just watching the potential for that high risk to be issued. But we'll have a warm front that'll drape across central Kansas to the south and east, and that'll go across northeast Oklahoma into Arkansas. And then we'll have a dry line that will drape from south central Kansas across western Oklahoma and west central Oklahoma by the afternoon hours. And along that dry line is where we'll monitor for those severe weather to develop. After around 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, things should really get going as we head through that time frame. So that's really what we're watching right now for the severe weather threat. Again, be ready for those severe storms and be prepared, so that way when those storms come, you'll be ready for them. So again, tomorrow about a 60% chance of severe weather, a high of 82 degrees, southeast wind at 15 to 25, and we'll warm up to 78. Less of a chance of rain on Tuesday. Make sure to get out and enjoy Tuesday. That looks like that's about the only dry day for the next 7 days on the 7-day forecast. So Wednesday, you can see another threat of severe weather, 40% chance of storms, 83